Carolina for Kibera runs a program known as Lishe Bora Mtaani. I don't know exactly how to translate that to English, but it's basically a nutrition center, and it's run in an ECD model where parents and guardians drop off their children in the morning and pick them later in the evening. The idea behind this was that we had a number of cases in our communities of children who had severe malnutrition. Ideally, they would be taken to a hospital, they would be hospitalized and given treatment for a certain duration before being released back into to their homes. And occasionally we would see parents who never wanted to go to hospital and stay there with their child, and so if you refer them to a facility, they would just go back to their houses and the condition of their child would deteriorate, and they would come back to you when it's much more complicated to handle. So we set up this center as a holding facility and a treatment facility for these children, and started the screening process at the household level. And like I mentioned before, the importance of having community health volunteers is that when they are well trained, they can actually do the household screening for you and refer cases from moderate to severe malnutrition. And then our health experts then would advise on how best to handle the situation. So we set up a center, we had nutritionists and ECD level teachers, just to make sure that the treatment and the entire process is comprehensive enough. And so we are able to enroll about 35 children at a given time who are dropped in the morning and picked later in the afternoon. But while they are at the center, the parents or guardians are expected to also support the work at the center, as well as go through trainings on the very basics of turning whatever it is that you have into a nutritious meal for your family. We have been doing that since 2011, and we continue to do that, and so far there are so many children who have recovered from the center and have actually joined school. The current challenge with COVID-19 is that we have been forced to close the center, because then that would mean bringing together children who sit in one place for the entire day, and that poses a risk of infection in the event that any one of us came in and was infected with COVID-19. Now we have to continue the program while the children are in their homes, which then means we have to go back to the community health volunteers who get to visit these children, keep checking on them, and keep providing the food supplements for the children while at home. And then we have a nutritionist who do the monitoring as well and report on the progress. So this is part of what is currently continuing, as challenging as it is. And right now, we have found a mechanism of making sure that the children continue the treatment program until we officially resume the normal operations. Thank you.